Let's starts now. The Executioner. No mercy for the gods. Scene 1. The silence of the grave. The air in Seoul has changed. It's no longer cold from the Frost Monarch's magic. It's heavy. It's the weight of the true Shadow Monarch. Sung Jin-Woo stands in the center of the crater. His wounds have vanished. His eyes are no longer just glowing. They are leaking wisps of purple-black mana that dissolve the very air they touch. The Beast Monarch crawls out of the rubble, his wolf-like face twisted in pure, primal terror. He looks at the human he just stabbed through the heart, but he doesn't see a human anymore. He sees a mountain of darkness that stretches into the heavens. Ashborn? The Beast Monarch whispers, his voice trembling. Ashborn is resting, Jin-Woo says. His voice has a dual-layer effect. His own voice and the ancient, tectonic resonance of the original king. I'm the one who's awake now. Scene 2, the terror of the beasts. The Beast Monarch, driven by a mix of desperation and ego, lets out a roar that shatters the windows of every skyscraper for 10 blocks. He doubles in size, his fur turning into jagged spikes of bone. He lunges at Jin-Woo with enough force to level a city. Jin-Woo doesn't move. He doesn't even raise his daggers. Skill, ruler's authority, absolute domain. As the Beast Monarch reaches within 3 feet of Jin-Woo, he stops. Not because he wants to, but because the space around Jin-Woo has become solid. The Beast Monarch is frozen in midair, his claws inches from Jin-Woo's face. You like to hunt, don't you? Jin-Woo asks, looking the monster in its glowing red eyes. You like the feeling of teeth sinking into flesh. Jin-Woo reaches out and grabs the Beast Monarch's wrist. Crack! The sound of the Monarch's forearm snapping like a dry twig echoes across the battlefield. The Beast Monarch screams, a sound so pathetic it makes the surviving human hunters shudder. Scene 3, the end of the plague. Querehsha, the monarch of plagues, sees the Beast Monarch being dismantled and decides to intervene. She unleashes her ultimate hive. Billions of microscopic parasites that can bypass any armor to eat a soul from the inside. Die in the swarm! She shrieks. Jin-Woo looks up. He doesn't even blink. Beru. From Jin-Woo's shadow, Beru explodes outward. But he isn't the Beru we knew. He is twice as large. His armor is a deep obsidian violet, and his aura is that of a true king of insects. You are not my queen, Beru hisses, his voice sounding like grinding metal. Beru opens his maw and breathes out a wave of black fire. The dragon's breath he absorbed from Jin-Woo's mana. The parasites aren't just killed. They are erased from existence. Beru reaches Querehsha in a microsecond. He grabs her by the throat and slams her into the ground, his claws digging into her rotting flesh. My king does not like pests, Beru screeches, as he begins to literally tear the Plague Monarch apart. Scene 4. The Frost Monarch's last stand. The Frost Monarch realizes that this is no longer a battle. It's a slaughterhouse. He begins to channel every ounce of his mana into a final spell. He creates thousands of ice golems and a blizzard so thick it turns the afternoon into a midnight whiteout. I am a sovereign, the Frost Monarch screams into the wind. I cannot be ended by a human shell. Jin-Woo walks through the blizzard. The ice golems charge him, but they shatter the moment they enter his aura. He doesn't even have to strike them. You talk too much, Jin-Woo says. He appears in front of the Frost Monarch. The Monarch swings an ice blade, but Jin-Woo catches it with 2 fingers and snaps it. Jin-Woo grabs the Frost Monarch by the hair and leans in close. You killed the chairman. You thought he was weak because he was a vessel, but he had more courage in his pinky finger than you have in your entire immortal life. Jin-Woo's hand begins to glow with a dark, suffocating energy. Scene 5, the erasure. Jin-Woo plunges his hand into the Frost Monarch's chest. He doesn't pull out a heart. He pulls out the essence of frost. The monarch begins to crack like a frozen lake in spring. No, the Dragon Emperor. He will avenge. Let him come, Jin-Woo interrupts. With a single squeeze, Jin-Woo crushes the essence. The Frost Monarch shatters into a million shards of harmless snow. The blizzard stops instantly. The sun breaks through the clouds, shining down on a city that has been saved by a god of death. Jin-Woo turns back to the Beast Monarch, who is trying to crawl away. "Where are you going?" Jin-Woo asks, his voice cold. "We haven't finished the hunt." Scene 6. The true Shadow Army arrives. The Beast Monarch looks up and sees that the city is no longer empty. Millions, not thousands, but millions of shadow soldiers have emerged. The sky is filled with Kaisel and hundreds of other shadow dragons. The streets are lined with shadow giants. A Grizz steps forward and kneels before Jin-Woo. Behind him, the original Shadow Legion, the one that served Ashborn for eons, kneels in perfect unison. The sound of their armor hitting the ground is like a clap of thunder. "My king," a Grizz says, his voice a low, respectful hum. "Your army is ready." Jin-Woo looks at the Beast Monarch. Hearing to see the Shadow Monarch, here he is. The Beast Monarch realizes that the player was just a cocoon. The butterfly is a monster that eats galaxies. Scene 7, the final execution. Jin-Woo walks toward the Beast Monarch. The monster tries to beg. "Wait! I was forced! The Dragon Emperor made me do it! If you let me live, I will serve you!" Jin-Woo stops. He looks at the monster for a long time. "Serve me!" "Yes, my beasts, my power. It's all yours!" Jin-Woo smirks. It's a terrifying, predatory expression. "I don't need your service. I need your shadow." Jin-Woo's daggers flash. In a blur of motion, he carves the Beast Monarch into pieces. The Monarch's life force is snuffed out like a candle in a hurricane. Jin-Woo stands over the remains. A massive black wolf spirit rises from the corpse. It lets out a howl that signals the end of the Monarch's reign on Earth. Scene 8. The aftermath in Seoul. The humans who are hiding in the shelters come out slowly. They see the destruction, but they also see the black-armored soldiers standing guard on every corner. The monsters from the gate are all dead. Jin-Chul finds Jin-Woo standing in the middle of a destroyed intersection. He looks at Jin-Woo and realizes he can't even get close. The mana radiating from Jin-Woo is so intense, it feels like walking into a wall of fire. "Hunter Sung, is it over?" Jin-Chul asks from 50 feet away. Jin-Woo looks at the super gate in the sky. It's still there, but it's dormant. "For now," Jin-Woo says. But the real war hasn't even started. This was just the warm-up. Scene 9, the global shock. The news of Jin-Woo's victory spreads across the globe in minutes. Satellite footage shows him dismantling 3 gods like they were toys. In America, Thomas Andre watches the feed and laughs, though his hands are shaking. "I thought I was a monster." But that kid, he's the creator of monsters. In China, the 7-star hunter Lu Zhigang grips his sword so hard they draw blood. The world has a new master, and he isn't human. Every nation realizes that their military, their hunters, and their nukes are all useless. The fate of the planet now rests on the shoulders of one man who lives in a small apartment in Seoul. Scene 10. The breath of destruction. Jin-Woo returns to his apartment. He sees his mother and sister, who are safe. He doesn't tell them what happened. He just eats a meal in silence. But as he sleeps that night, he enters a vision. He is standing on a planet that is nothing but ash and bone. In front of him is a throne made of dragon skulls. Sitting on the throne is a man with flowing red hair and eyes that contain the birth and death of stars. Around him, tens of thousands of ancient dragons, each stronger than Kamish, are roaring. "You've killed my pawns, Shadow," the man says. His voice causes the vision to crack and bleed. "I am Antares," the man continues, standing up. "And I am bored of waiting. I will see you on the battlefield, little king. I hope you taste better than the rulers." A massive dragon, 10 times the size of the Grand Canyon, opening its eye in the deep void of space. The screen cuts to black with the sound of a dragon's roar that shakes the very speakers. The words Season 7, Episode 4, The Monarch of Destruction appear. End of Episode 4.